Hello there guys, Francis Gray here, and today I've got a new model tip for you all. This is kind of like my other tip, moon bases, but this time it's for stone flooring or for stone walls. Here we have a model base that I've made. Basically this is just super sculpty bricks that are sculpted and then just placed in place and then heated that up. Now it's all hard and solid. I give it a quick coat of grey primer, and then once that had dried, I then painted over a dark grey, and then once that dried, I did the individual seams and all that. I go dark brown to mimic kind of like mud, and then I give it a light dry brush of light grey to give it a bit of a stone effect. Now, you can still tell it's painted. What I like to do is, I'm going to share a tip with you all now, which is how to give it a bit of a stone gravelly feel. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself some quick dry varnish, matte. Definitely don't get varnish, gloss, sorry, because that'll make it shiny, and obviously you don't get shiny stones unless they've been polished. So because this isn't, you want to keep it matte. So just get a tiny little dab of it on the brush, and then just lightly go over the tops of the stone. Now you don't want to go too deep because you don't want to get it in the mud part, the brown part. So it's just a light coating. Now what this will do is it'll protect the paint, the grey and the light grey highlights. So there's no chance of it smudging off or rubbing off or anything like that. And also, this is the tip. When you get yourself some chalk pastels, now depending on the project you're doing, obviously the colour you need might vary. So because this is like a white stone feel that we want to go for, we'll just go for a white chalk pastel. Get yourself a scalpel or something sharp. Now be careful, because obviously you don't want you to cut yourself. And then you just lightly scrape on some excess, and what this does is it sticks to the varnish, so it stays on the brickwork, but also with the varnish being wet it kind of dissolves a little bit, so once it's dry you get a great stone effect. And this can be used for castle walls or for cliffs or anything you need it for. Or like I said, if you want to use a different colour, it works great for like alien planet bases. Like if you do a Mars, obviously you'd use red or an orange or a brown. And that's basically it. You just leave it to dry, and then you should have a great stone effect. And I'll show you that once it's dry. Okay guys, so here it is finished. I've added the figure to the base as well. I added a bit of PVA glue in amongst all the seams. I didn't go too crazy with the PVA glue. Just a nice little light coat. And then I added some scenic grass scatter, which is normally used for model railway enthusiasts, but it comes in really handy for regular model kit builders, etc. Yeah, and then just added a little bit of chalk pastel on my finger, and then I added a few little highlights here and there, and there you go, a nice stone effect floor base. And you can use the same technique for castle walls and mountain sides or anything that you want to look like rocks and stones, etc. Hope you enjoyed this tip. Please check out my other model tips and other videos and video reviews. Thank you very much. See you next time.